Hi, it's Justina here from Flight of the Phoenix Holistic Therapy. Um, I'm saying hello today from Austria. I've been away on holidays for last 3 weeks. First week in Poland, my home country, um, or rather the country that I was born in and grew up. Then Prague, as a holiday. Never been in Prague in Czech Republic. And now I'm in Austria, where my husband is snowboarding, and I'm just relaxing and having me time, pampering myself, and kind of spending this time on reevaluating the year and recent experiences. And today's topic is grief. So grief can be experienced due to many reasons. It can be loss of a loved one. It can be loss of job, friendships, relationships, part of yourself. It can be every time you betrayed your own boundaries or yourself. Um, and personally, for me today, um, despite of many different reasons why I grieved in my life, I want to talk about specific event, and that's really grieving the relationship between me and my mother and what it could have been, but it's not. Um, but before I get to that, I experienced loss of my sister when I was 18 and she was 25 to cancer. I experienced loss of my father 10 years after that. Um, I lost many friends due to the move of and living in different countries. You lose some, you win some, you gain some. Um, I lost relationships that I was hoping they will be different, but they turned out um, to be painful. Um, I definitely grieved because of self-betrayal when my boundaries were crossed. I grieved every time I lost someone that I loved. And that changed my perspective, my values. It changed my life. Um, it changed who I am. So who I am today is, and how I live my life is because of those losses, those lessons. Um, I live a life, in my view, to the fullest, I hope. Could I live more? Probably. Um, but I refuse to be put in a box, to be confined. I have my own code of conduct that I follow, that has been influenced by many people that took part in helping me grow. Um, and maybe because of losses I had, um, I never wait to tell person that I love them. I always hug the people that I love and kiss them goodbye and to welcome them, um, because you never know when you lose them. Um, I don't attach fully to things or people because nothing really belongs to me or is mine. Um, yeah, and today I guess I wanted to talk about grieving the relationship. And this is not to do like a hand on my mother that she wasn't a good mother or whatever. It's more about what I saw and that other people might have. Some people had better, some people had worse. So really, I'm somewhere in the middle. Yes, my mother looked after my needs, like food and shelter. But she also didn't emotionally support me in any way. My mother will never tell me that she loves me. She will never hug me voluntarily. And it's not because she doesn't want to. I think she just doesn't know how, because her relationship most likely been same with her mother. So expression of love is I guess money for her and looking after her children. However, I'm the only one left now, and in my process of accepting this relationship, I went through many stages. So my first stage was definitely disbelief, why my mother is as she is, blame. There was a lot of anger that lasted decades. There was a lot of hate. I rejected my mother from quite young age. I did not respect her, and consider anything that she said was against what I want. So naturally, I would do opposite. Did I had the right to rebel? Yes, of course I did. But have I? Is my mother really fully to blame? Probably not. The relationship fell apart because of two parties consciously made certain decisions. And where I healed, my mother stayed as she is or as she was the time when I was growing up. So nothing really changed there. What transformed was the anger transformed into understanding why my mother is who she is, what shaped her, um, and a huge understanding, and kind of acceptance of, well, it can't be any different. My mother didn't have opportunities that I have to heal. People would just get on with things, push away the emotions. And a lot of us live like that, numbing ourselves and just pushing the emotions, which then become wounds. And the world is full of wounded warriors who hurt other people, and creating the cycle of hate and pain and suffering. So how did I accept it? The relationship that I have with my mother now is there's an understanding, like I said, of where she's coming from. There is recognition of how she expresses her love, if there is any, and recognizing those little things that she does and focusing on them rather than the negative things. However, when I was in Poland and we spent, I think, 6 days together, it was a time where she met my husband's parents. Funny that they never met. They speak different languages. There was never opportunity. They live in different countries. Um, and and all was going well, I would say. Um, I enjoyed time spent with my mother. Um, but there was a moment where, unfortunately, she said some things that did cause pain and sadness. And again, I had to process that instead of reacting like I used to react, which was anger, fighting, attacking verbally. Uh, I just kind of understood that, well, this is what she's saying, and I need to kind of take it with a pinch of salt. I need to understand that maybe my mother is consciously pushing me away, um, because that's her relationship with me, push and pull, um, and I feel she's not. I feel she's not able to be to hide herself and the pain that she carries. So she just unleashes on the close family. I'm the only one left to her. My sister's gone, my father's gone. It's just me and her now. And despite whatever happens in the past, I still stay in touch. And I managed to kind of develop feelings like missing her and making sure that she's all right and caring how she's doing. Can I live under one roof with her? Probably not. But there were moments that that week when I was visiting her, that I thought I could. Um, Maybe the healing, my healing, my growth, will enable me to share with her space for longer than a week. But yeah, that's kind of all work in progress. And kind of what I'm trying to say, that you can grieve what your relationship isn't. Um, and you can go through the same stages, like blaming, disbelief, anger, acceptance, um, and honoring what the relationship is, and focusing on the positive. Whenever we harbor hate and resentment um, and we block the people who caused us pain fully, we're not doing ourselves justice. I feel the forgiveness is important part of healing. Forgiving yourself, forgiving the people who hurt you, forgiving the situation, and thanking for the lessons learned. So yeah, I think that's kind of what I wanted to say about the grief. Each each experience I had in my life taught me something. My sister taught me how to live. My father taught me how to go for what I want, because he never could. Some of my relationships that I lost taught me how to find a good partner and how to set boundaries. Some of them taught me about my worth. So these are all valuable lessons, and they had to happen. I had to go through the process of grieving to get where I am today. It's important to remember that we're not broken when we go through those experiences. We just transform that pain into growth. Nothing is ever really truly ending. It's just transitioning to the next phase, next level. So I hope this made sense. If you like to connect or you need support with grief, feel free to reach out. Thanks. Bye.